Cheers.
Is that sparkling water?
So I actually
Tap?
went through something here. I
Okay.
I debated doing sparkling water, but I don't love sparkling water in general, but I do love
You fuck with the
LaCroix.
LaCroix so hard.
Right, no, LaCroix, but then
Okay.
only
Okay.
lemon and only plain. So, like, it's like I'm very particular, and then when I drink them, I have to drink them out of the can, and they're gone like, I have to drink them within 2 minutes. So I was like, "That's not really a sipper for me," or else once it gets too warm, the bubbles do
Yeah,
something
it gets
different.
really gross.
It's nah, and I can't so then decided, how about I get fancy water, and I went Liquid Death.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like that
Yeah.
is an elevated water situation that's going on there to, like, put in a glass,
Mhm.
and it has proper electrolytes that's not in the tap water.
Liquid Death does? Has
Well,
electrolytes?
most bottled water has, like, the proper electrolytes that should be in water, and a lot of that gets stripped from tap water, so if you're drinking tap water and over, it's not necessarily giving you the electrolytes that you need.
Oh. Well, I just noticed I really feel like I notice a difference between mountain water, spring water, tap water. I love spring water and mountain water are my favorites. I don't know whatever the fuck Dasani or Aquafina is, but I hate those. Um,
Okay.
Liquid Death, love me an Ice Mountain.
Fiji water.
Fiji water, yeah, that's high up there in
Yeah,
price too.
yeah.
I thought of something today, and I really wanna ask you, just kind of like point blank on the spot,
Okay, okay.
what is your walk-up song? I would be surprised if it immediately just came out of your mouth. It's a thinker. It sure is. You can simmer with it. I don't wanna don't stress.
I feel like I'm in class and I just got put on the spot and I'm like, "Ah, fuck." Like, this is my least favorite situation. Uh,
Mhm.
uh,
You know what? We can pretend it didn't happen. You
come
can
back
think
to me.
about it. We'll come back. Okay, we'll come back. I saw I saw a video today of this girl going around the office being like, "What's your walk-up song?" And they would all answer, but then they asked the people, "Okay, now, like, walk out of the door. We're gonna put that song to you walking out in slow motion." But then she chose none of the songs that the people actually chose. Like, one guy was like, "Oh, whatever by Metallica," and she put on Party in the USA as he was
Okay,
walking.
that's pretty fucking funny.
Um,
Okay.
but the people didn't know, like, she added it on later, so it's quite funny, but it made me
Do
think of
you know
that.
yours? Because I feel like if you're asking the question, you've thought of the answer.
Yeah. I have thought about it, but I don't know if I wanna concrete it in, but what I have thought is a contender, a strong contender, is Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio.
Okay. Okay. That's a good
Uh,
one.
that's a good one.
I'll
Yeah.
think on it and I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you because that's a good question.
Okay. You think on it.
I will. So you'll notice that something's a little different about me today.
Uh, your background is slightly different. Your
Mm,
hands?
my hands. I am 2 rings short.
Oh god. Oh god.
So I'm missing 2 prominent rings here
Okay.
that were here, and so it's still an open investigation as to where they're at, but
Oh, you lost them.
I lost them. I lost them.
Oh.
And so the primary suspect in this case was Ferris.
Mhm.
So basically on Saturday, I'd, like, taken my rings off to cook, and then I'd put them on the counter, and then I'd cooked, I'd eaten, and then I took Ferris on a walk, and then I came back, and then Ferris and I were, like, coming in the back door, and I saw this ring on the ground, and I was like, "Oh, shit. How did this even get over here far away from the counter?" So I don't know if I swiped it off the counter with a towel, if I went to, like, pick it up and those fell off, but I saw the one ring on the floor, and then I went and looked underneath things to see if I could find the other 2 rings because I was like, "They have to be in the trajectory of this area." So I, like, had a stick and I was under the washer and dryer, I was under the oven, the fridge, and nothing. I couldn't find them for the life of me, and I was like, "They literally can't even, like, go that far, and it's only me here." And so I was like, "Oh, fuck, did Ferris see those and pick them up and eat them?" I was like, "There's literally no other this is a very real possibility that he did this." So I waited it out and I was like, they're gonna surface, like it's gonna be totally fine. And then I kept thinking, I like kept looking and I was like, these things are fucking gone. I mean, they're gone, man. So then I looked up, I was like, okay, well, Ferris will just poop it out. They're small, he's a really big guy. He'll just poop out the rings, it'll be fine. And then I looked it up, and since one of the rings was my one that I got in Paris, that and it was kinda like brass, gold, and a little bit older and from that vintage shop. So apparently, if rings are made before, like, the 1980s or they have a certain amount of, like there can be this risk that they have zinc in them. It can be poisonous to dogs, and it can give them zinc poisoning if it's in their stomach, and it's an emergency. So I looked up
Mhm.
that, and I was like, "This ring, I really don't know if Ferris ate it. I don't know when that ring was made, what the type of metal that's in it." And I was like, "It could be, like, a zinc poisoning thing." So I called the vet, and they're like, "Just bring him in." So Ferris got X-rays to see if he had 2 rings inside of him, and he did not. They did not see it on the X-rays. They sent it to a radiologist, no rings. So he has been cleared as a suspect in the
Okay.
case. I've still been, like, checking his poop just in case this week. I'm like, "Are there any rings?" So the rings are still at large, but it did cause a little emergency vet situation that's
Oh
going
my
on over the weekend.
oh my god. It's funny that you're still checking his poop as if, like, we don't trust the technological advancements of X-rays in 2026.
I know, I'm like, maybe they'll show up, who knows? But he's been
Yeah.
pooping fine this week, if you're wondering. He's
Okay.
been all good.
Do we have any other working theories now that we've crossed that one out?
Dude, I have no fucking clue unless someone came in and stole the rings. I mean, they're literally nowhere. It's like they walked out the door, you know?
What if you remember how you had said, like, you don't know if you wiped it off with a towel or, like, swiped him off with a towel. Is it possible that did happen and the one landed on the ground, but the 2 landed in the drain?
Kayla, that would have been a crazy trajectory.
Okay, but you got to admit, given the other circumstances, what else could have fucking happened
No,
to these
I don't have what is it? A
disposal?
garbage disposal, so I have a thing over it, so it would have caught it anyways. But
Oh,
I
okay.
like checked the trash. I checked it could be still underneath something so it would have had to have a like crazy trajectory. I just don't know. I even thought if it like slid under the back door. They slid under the back door and I checked down near
Out
my
like,
trash cans.
outside
Yeah.
with my fully closed door. It's possible they
Okay.
escaped.
No, it's such an old apartment. It's like obviously over 100 years old, and my back door, there's a huge gap underneath the back door. So
Oh,
honestly, that could
it
it could
could
have
have.
happened. Yeah,
Okay, and it's not possible there's any, rodent situation, like, no other living thing could have taken the rings that isn't a human.
I don't think so. I mean, there's nothing that's like in my apartment, and it was just such a short span of time too that I mean, but Ferris is cleared in this. He's cleared.
Ferris is cleared, but your mind is not. The
No, I want to
investigation is
find.
not. I know.
I really like these rings. It's obviously the one from Paris, and
Mhm,
then also, one of them is one that Regan got me for Christmas a couple years ago. I love those rings, and to find new ones that are like it I can find new ones. It can be
mhm.
fine, but if they're here, I wanna find them, so
Right, right.
we'll see.
Do you believe in things appearing and disappearing in our lives for a reason? Or has
Mhm.
that yeah. Usually, because 'cause I've like, when I used to wear the bracelets, the stone bracelets, which I still have them, but I'm just not in a season of wearing them all the time. One time I was driving and I literally had my hand on top of the steering wheel, my hand was not fucking moving. I was wearing one black bracelet. It was black tourmaline, which is like a protection stone, and out of butt fuck nowhere, the thing just burst open and beads went flying everywhere. And I was like, okay, like, and they were all in my car. 2 years later, I was still finding beads. When I traded in my car, I had to clean it out, and I was still finding random small black beads. But I feel like it exploded or it broke on me, even when I wasn't doing anything to strain it, because perhaps it was protecting me from something.
And it was meant to leave your life at that point,
It
maybe.
was meant to leave my life. One time, I went to a friend's house and I had brought a stone, just a standalone stone, and I brought it. I was doing Reiki on her, so I had brought it for that purpose. And then I got to the house, I got out of the car, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta get the stone." And the stone was nowhere to be fucking found. I looked under the seat. I searched my whole car because in the same situation, I was like, "Where where the fuck could it have gone? It's
It can
in this
only be in
car."
this radius, yeah.
In this car because I knew I brought it into the car. So I moved the seats back and forth and I checked under like I did everything. And then I got there, I was like, dude, I don't know where the stone went, but I had not only all intentions, I did bring it. I also clean my car pretty often. And inside, outside, I do a lot of vacuuming in my car. And for 2 years, I had cleaned my car numerous times in that time span. And then one random day, Connor, I shit you not, I promise you, I seat all the way up, seat all the way back, both sides. One random day, I just looked down. It's not even like it was in the middle underneath the seat and it would have been so hard to get to. It was just like a yellow stone right there. Like 2 years later, after however many times I had cleaned the inside of this car and also deep dive looked for it that one time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know. This was supposed to be lost from my knowledge, I guess, for this time, but I guess it was always gonna come back to me.
Yeah, I feel
It
like it was supposed to be found that way then too.
was supposed to be found. So perhaps it's not that your rings aren't meant for you anymore. Maybe it's just they're taking a break.
That's what I feel like they're gonna show up in some miraculous way that I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit." Like, it did take me on a journey of, like, taking Ferris to the vet and doing that whole thing. Yeah, I don't know, if they don't come back to me, they don't, and I'll find new rings and I'll, like, switch up the vibe, and if they do, I feel like it's gonna be in some, like, some goofy ass way that's
Hmm.
gonna just be like a little wink, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, even like you just said, even in the process of losing them and not knowing if Ferris had ingested them, that was its own process in and of itself of taking
Yeah,
him to the vet. So perhaps a wink already.
exactly, exactly.
Did you go to the emergency vet? Was it nighttime, nighttime?
It was 'cause this happened around dinner time, and
Okay.
then I waited it out. I did a little bit more research, and once I researched the metal, it was like, "Take your dog to the vet," and then I called them, and they were like, "You should bring him in," and I was like, "Okay, I will." So, I think we got there at 11 p.m. and
Oh,
got
shit.
back. Yeah, it was overnight, and then right after we walked in, another doodle came in, probably, like, 50-year-old woman with a doodle came in, and she was like, "My dog just ate my daughter's underwear fully." So they were like, "Okay, we'll induce vomiting." Like, and I'm like, "These doodles will fucking pick up anything."
The exasperation in it. My dog just ate my daughter's underwear.
Ferris luckily doesn't go after anything like that. He's like chewed up a couple shoelaces, but he kind of stopped with all of that. I was in between because Ferris does pick up random shit and he'll like go after food if it's there, but he's also kind of cautious. Like if there's a pill or something like that, he'll sniff around with it. Or if there's a vegetable he's like iffy on, he'll put it in his mouth and they'll spit it out. So I was like, I do find it hard to believe that he ate two big metal rings also without me seeing and without him being questionable about the taste. But I was like, you really never know with this guy, you know? Like
Mhm.
he's very food motivated, so
He's a
yeah.
rascal. He's a rascal.
He is a rascal.
As you were talking about his, I guess not apprehension, but his tendency to sniff around before he just immediately takes action, I was thinking maybe Fairy's a Virgo rising, but then as things kept unfolding, I'm like, I don't think Fairy's a Virgo rising.
Ferris is like all cancer. like,
But we
all
but we don't know his rising sign, right?
No, we don't because we don't know his exact time he was born, but I think
Yeah.
there's a possibility he's a Cancer rising. That's one of the possibilities.
Okay. I
But
know
he's a
he's a
Cancer
Cancer
sun.
sun, Capricorn moon. I feel like
Yeah.
his rising sign's gotta be a fire sign.
His
Like,
original name was Leo. That's his fire.
well, I was just about to say, Leo, if you have some sort of estimation of time and you've looked that up and it could be Cancer, the next fire sign would be Leo.
Okay, so he's either a Leo rising or a Cancer rising,
Okay.
maybe. He has two different sides to him. He is either crazy or he is the cuddliest little boy that you've ever seen in your life. You get one or the other in any scenario with
Yeah.
Ferris.
Yeah, if he's a Cancer sun and a Capricorn moon, and that already being water and earth, which would be a little bit more tame, I feel like his rising sign's gotta be a fire sign. Like, there's no way that man doesn't have fire in him somewhere.
No, there's so Ferris is like I've noticed this. It's his initial jolt. Ferris doesn't know how to do anything gracefully. Even if he's going to walk or jaunt, it's like a quick, speedy like thing. And I'm like, bro. And even if he's wanting to go in the house, he's just very explosive, really fast. And I'm like, I don't even know how to train this because it's every small action is like he just like he'll flail. He doesn't know what he's doing with himself sometimes. And I'm like, this guy.
I'm getting more and more convinced he's a Leo rising.
Mhm.
I would also think maybe Aries rising. I would not think Sagittarius rising, but I would think Aries or Leo rising
I
for
could
the
see that
fire
in him.
signs. I don't So I was babysitting over the weekend and I asked the mom I had one of the boys' birth charts already, but I wanted the other boy's birth chart, who is younger, and so therefore I just never got it. And I was saying to her, I was like, I really need his birth info because I just want to analyze the entire birth chart. I already have your older son's birth chart. And I said, listen, before you give me this information, I predict he has Cancer or Pisces as his moon or rising sign. And so I ended up getting the birth chart and he is a Cancer rising. And I was like, I know my shit. I know my
Well,
shit.
it's like you learned this professionally or
Yeah.
something.
It's
I don't
like
know.
you do this for your dog.
Yeah, like crazy.
It's so cool to guess it and then still
Yeah,
because I could be picking up on that energy elsewhere in somebody, and maybe it's not that, like, particular placement, but to guess that placement and the right energy is incredibly validating to be like, "Alright, I'm not a phony. I know what I'm doing."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could tell you that from I even remember when you were here last time, October 2024, we were sitting in this very living room here
Mhm.
all around. And had some friends here and then friends of the friends. So it was a couple of my friends in San Francisco, their friends, and then Kayla and I. And Kayla's sitting right
My
there.
best friend.
Everyone's like lined up on the couch. And Kayla's just reading everybody's birth chart, doesn't even know them, just like reading it to filth. And I'm like, and everyone was just sat, like, do me next, just fucking sat. It was like, Kayla, this was her first time meeting even my
All of
friends that
them.
were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of these people. And it was crazy. It was so crazy.
You're right. I didn't even, like, kind of realize the dynamic of just the fact that I just happened to be over there, and then everybody else was lined up across from me, and I'm just going down the
Like,
line.
you were here. And it was just like
Just like, "Class has begun."
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so funny.
It's always no matter what, whether I know the person and I'm getting their birth chart later, although at this point in my life, if I'm meeting somebody who I'm gonna rock with, I'm getting their birth chart pretty much up front. But when I was first discovered like you, for example, I'd known you for however many years before I got into this. It's one thing to know somebody and then to get their chart and to be like, "Oh my god, all of this checks out." Uh, and it's another thing to read people's charts that I have no connection like, I've not known them, I don't know their personalities, and to just like, "All right, based on this study, this is how you should be in this parts of your life," and them all just be like, awestruck because it's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, because it was 2 couples too, so the other person in the couple was like, "Oh my god, yeah,
That's so
like,
you. Yeah.
that is"
It's so cool. It's so
Yeah.
cool. I recently did a partnered birth chart reading and professionally, and the two of them just sat there. And because I think it was a little bit more of a professional environment, and they had come there to receive that, to just hear them to when I was talking to the one and I was talking to the other, and then I talked about how the charts worked together. Both of them were just like, "Oh my god, that's so him. That's one of the most annoying things that I don't like about him," and like vice versa. And they're like, "Okay, so I can't really help it. It's like who you are, you know." It's
I
just
like that they
cool.
did this as a couple to
Mhm.
I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people aren't open sometimes. I don't know, I just feel like they intentionally went out of their way to understand each other better and, like,
Yes,
understand who they are, and I like that they did this as a couple thing, so
100%. Yeah, whether whatever avenue you take to make it a date to learn about your partner more or understand each other more, I think that is such a healthy marker of a relationship. But then to go, yeah, the astrology piece, sometimes it can be vulnerable because unless you're ready to be seen that clearly, the stranger is telling you everything about you, and it's vulnerable. And to then do it
yeah.
right there with your partner, I commended them that day. I was like, I really respect you two doing this with your day. They're like, "Yeah, we made it a date. The kids are at home. We got a babysitter. We wanted to come here and understand each other better. We've been married for 6 years already." And I thought that was so cool.
I love that. I really,
Yeah,
more people need to do that because I feel like it's not even, it's just, yeah, I just think that's phenomenal.
me too. Me too. So that was your Saturday story.
That was my
What time
Saturday story.
what time did you end up getting back? You got there at around 11.
Probably like 1:15.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was kind of a little bit of a hike, but it was a fun environment in the the workers were fun. They liked Ferris. It wasn't like a dark mood. It was like the other dog who ate underwear. It For me being anxious about it and alone with Ferris, it was a good environment to just be in through that. The whole thing was great, and the vet was like super calming about the situation. Regardless of the fact that Ferris didn't eat the rings, I would have just thought about it and ruminated on it for days. Like, what if he did eat
Yeah.
one of the rings? What if it is poisonous? Like, I would have just been on the edge. We got to rule that out completely, and so
Mhm.
it worked
Mhm.
out nicely. But yeah, I mean, it was just a little adventure, I guess.
Yeah. He's what? He's almost 2? He's gonna be almost 2?
On Monday, he'll be 2 years old.
He's a part of the week for me. Sunday is my nephew's birthday plus Father's Day. Monday is Ferris's birthday. Tuesday is my dad's birthday.
Your other nephew.
My other my other nephew, Ferris. Right, okay, so it's human nephew, dog nephew, dad's birthday. Then 3 days later, it's my younger twin brother's birthday, and then it's just a lot in 1 week, you know? So, it's a lot
Yeah.
of celebrating. Every year around the last week of June, I'm realizing it's like, "Oh, it's just like Christmas time suddenly." Like, all of a sudden, where is all my money going? It's going to the gift, the gift, the gift, the gift.
Well, because you also, when is Father's Day? This
It's
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys doing a little celebration? Are you doing it this weekend? Crossover?
So, I kind of, like, didn't realize it was Father's Day Sunday until today, and so, my mom sent in the group chat, "Okay, we're gonna celebrate AJ, Jake, Dad, and Elijah's birthday and Father's Day all in 1 day. We'll spend the day on the boat. We'll do something fun. That's gonna be Saturday the 27th." And so I was like, "Okay, great." She said, "Maybe we'll do something on the day of your brother's birthday on that Friday, but the big family day is Saturday."
You have a whole lineup here.
We have a whole lineup. A
C
whole lineup. It's gonna be a lot of family time.
Yeah. You're going to the Cubs game too?
Possibly. I don't know if my brothers wanna go to the Cubs game. My mom thought that would be a fun idea, and then one of my brothers thought perhaps it's not as interactive as maybe an escape room, and I fucking hate escape rooms.
Oh, I know. I know. Have you been since the last time?
Um, the last time it was me you came with my family, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't I think that was because I'd been to 2 more prior to that, and every single time I'm like, "God, I still hate this experience."
I
You
remember
loved it, though.
I was so in it. I was like, "I love a puzzle. I love this." I feel like you were off to the side, and it was me and your brothers and your mom, like, so in it, and y by the end of it, I was like, "Did Kayla even participate in this? I'm not sure."
But it wasn't all like, was Max there?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it was just AJ and Jake.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember it's not like I sat there and didn't do anything the entire time. I just
No.
wasn't actively I wasn't the person of the group that was like, "Oh my god, like this is the clue." You know, like I would be told what we need to look for and I would look for that. And I don't think I ever actually found anything, but I was as present as I could be, you know? So they suggested an escape room. And then actually, so Jake who lives in Colorado suggested the escape room in a family group chat. And then AJ sent I didn't know you could even do this in iPhone messages. You could send a poll in iPhone messages. He was like,
I
this
feel like
option.
that's new.
It must
Shit.
be. I had never seen it before. And I was like, oh my God, AJ, I've never seen this. That's what I responded. I didn't respond to the poll. I was like, AJ, I didn't even know you could do this. And they're like, "Well, Kayla, what do you wanna do?" I'm like, "It's not my birthday. It's your guys' birthday. I don't wanna give my opinion because then I don't want you to decide to do the opposite thing and then think that I'm not gonna enjoy myself. So I wanna stay completely out of whatever this decision is." And then later, I think Jake may have, been kinda like, "Well, I don't know what to do," and it's both their birthdays, right? So it's like, I think the 2 of them also have this dynamic of, "Well, what does the other one wanna do? I don't want the other one to not enjoy their birthday, and we're sharing this experience." So I think they had their own conversation going on, like, what should we do? And I think Jake maybe perhaps was a little bit more passive in that conversation with AJ. So then I got a call from AJ last night and he was like, "Hey, what do you want to do for our birthday?" And I was like, "AJ, it's your fucking birthday, man." And
You're like,
then
"I will go to an escape room if you want to."
mhm, he even said
Mm,
I said, like,
yeah.
I was like, "A Cubs game is really fun." And I was like, "I think that'll be really fun." And he was like, "Yeah, but, it's" and I was like, "I don't know, like, how interactive you guys are expecting the birthday to be." And then I guess there are these experiences now similar to an escape room in the sense that it's just an experience that you do, but it's like it's called game night or something. So you rent this space and you as a group you get a host and then you play games like Family Feud. You play TV
That's
games
fun. I
as a
really like
family,
that.
and I
Okay.
thought that'd be fun, except we're not talking about this is Saturday when everybody's together. We're talking about Friday, their birthday, where it's just gonna be my mom, me, AJ and his girlfriend, and Jake. So it's like it's not the whole family. And at that point, I'm like, I don't know if that's the right activity to not have the whole family involved in. And so then he was like, "So, you think like either escape room or the Cubs game?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's up to you, man. Or we could do something entirely different. Like we get you like." So
Let's just
stay
pick an
tuned.
activity. Yeah, I
Yeah, stay
will. I'll be
tuned.
excited to hear about which gets picked
Yeah,
out of the group. Saturday boat? Question
both.
mark?
Yeah. At least we're all getting together on your birthday because my mom texted me like, "What do you want to do on your birthday?" It's just me, and I'm like, "All right, like." Yeah. So
You get so shafted having that early January birthday. You get so shafted.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone's burnt out from the holidays and getting together. It's yeah.
Or they like if they visited, they're like for the holidays, they are going back home. My brother's always out of town. You always go back home too, and that's why I celebrate my half birthday.
January or not Jan that's your actual birthday,
Mhm.
July 9th.
Yeah, July 9th. Your half birthday is January 6th. I'm sorry, December 6th.
December 6th. Thank God it's not
December 6th.
January 6th. Bad association with that day.
Oh yeah. Spe- Speaking of though, in lighter news, have you seen anything about the opening of the Obama Center today?
Yes, yes. I saw that you liked the same video of Michelle's speech to Obama, to
Yeah.
Barack. That was a phenomenal speech. It was
Mhm.
so fucking cute
Mhm.
and just so real.
It's so
I miss
she's
them.
so she's so well spoken, and then they had all these performances too that I don't know if you saw any, like, of the live
No.
performances. They
Who'd they
had,
have?
this whole list, so, John Legend, Common, Stevie Wonder, Christina Aguilera, Thames, uh there's like 5 more and I'm forgetting, but it just all of the clips that I've seen, it looks so it looks the energy of it is exactly what they intended for the energy to be on the opening day, and it's hopeful, it's light, it's powerful, and it's impactful, and her speech was both cute and also so like you said, real. I don't know the words. She's very well spoken, and she just commending him like that and his character and his integrity and his morals. And then he's over here tearing up, and I'm just like,
I know.
I love the Obamas.
She's like, "Barack, you have to look me in the eye for this." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna look at the ground."
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, I love Barack so much. Oh.
me too, me too.
Yeah,
He
no,
really,
it does feel like a light in just seeing all the leaders get together like that in a way that is, one, unified and also just so mature,
yeah,
like
yeah.
phenomenal, great, it's really great to see. There was even a photo. Have you heard that Michelle Obama and, like, George Bush have a funny friendship?
Well, no, I haven't heard about that, but I have seen a couple photos of them like really cozied up, and I'm like, oh, is there a connection here, like a friendship relationship?
Apparently, they're, like, kinda goofballs together, so they had a funny photos
I
with each
was it
other
where
today.
she was like up against him holding something?
Yeah, she had
Yeah,
Altoids in her hand, yeah.
Altoids, yeah. I saw that and I was like, there must be a story here, and I don't know it. Yeah,
We're on the outside of the inside joke that's going on,
yeah,
I think. But
yeah.
regardless, it was funny, it was cute.
Mhm. That actually inspired the performances today inspired my daily vibe on Pearl.
What
Um,
is your daily vibe today? I hadn't seen it yet.
it is Stevie Wonder's As. Mhm.
I'm looking at
Not
it right
only
now.
okay, not only are Brock and Michelle incredible people, and I mean that on so many levels, they also have amazing music taste. The 2 of them have
Oh,
phenomenal music taste.
phenomenal. We gotta get
Mhm.
Barack on Pearl
We
one day.
we do. We
I know,
do.
that's the goal. No, phenomenal music taste. I love seeing the list that he drops every year of his
Mhm.
favorite songs from the year or, like, favorite
Yeah.
things. Yeah, it's great.
I saw in an interview, Michelle Obama was doing an interview with it was more of like a pop culture type interview, and the interviewer was asking her, "What who are you listening to right now?" And Michelle Obama was like, "I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Gabriel Jacoby, but he's
Yes!
amazing." Yeah, yeah. So I thought,
Michelle! Let's
Michelle knows
go.
what's up. Yeah, she
Yeah,
gets it.
yeah. Sasha and Malia must be putting her on.
Or shit, or maybe Michelle's just got good music game
Yeah,
too.
I
Yeah,
I'd believe that too, I'd believe that
yeah,
too. But also
yeah.
having younger daughters, I feel like that could expand your music taste in certain
Could
senses.
it could bridge a gap.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But I think they're tapped in to culture no matter what and everything that's
yeah.
going on in the world. So, damn. My daily vibe, I found a new old Charlie XCX song today. Mine is Move Me.
Move me.
It's from her pre-Brat era, the
Okay.
Angels era. Great song. Great song. It's a good vibe. I
I'm
didn't
gonna give it a listen today.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. I'm gonna go listen to it.
Um, you wanna know how we should end this? I should have my walk-up song.
Yes.
This might be harder than I thought.
It's a tough and I don't even know if my answer is my answer.
'Cause it's none of my top 10.
Yeah, no, my walk-up song wouldn't be anything on my top 10.
No, this would have to be a journey that I'd have to, like,
Okay.
go on, so oh, you know what? I'll come back to you next time with my walk-up song,
Okay.
and because I need to listen to it. I need to actually be in the connection of my emotions in my body, like,
Right.
I need to
Yes.
feel the full thing to be able to know what my walk-up song is, because I know it's just gonna be something where I have my AirPods in, and I'm walking down the street, and I'm main character mode, and that is going to be like that's how I have to feel the song to know that it'd be my walk-up song, and I just know. I just know
Mhm.
I have to go through that journey.
No, me
But yeah,
too.
no.
I'm with you. Until next time.
Until next time, my dude. We'll both come with our think on your walk-up song too if Gangsta's Paradise is not your confident answer.
Okay, we both will.
Mhm.
All
All right.
right. Peace.
Peace out.